Hi, and congratulations on getting a great place. I'm so happy for you. So what's next, right? Well, look for an email from me called Timeline and Responsibilities. I'll be sending it shortly along with your contract documents. I will be highlighting your main responsibilities and your deadlines for each component. Next, get your earnest money to the title company. They will deposit the check, then these funds will be applied to your purchase at closing. I can help facilitate the deposit, or you can take it or mail it in. Make sure they give you or send you a receipt. Next up are your property inspections. Get them scheduled as soon as possible. You're entitled to as many inspections as you want during the inspection time frame. If you need a referral or help in scheduling, I'm happy to help you. Just let me know. Each has a separate charge. The most common and minimum inspection is the general building inspection, which looks at the whole house, roof and basement, foundation, electric, windows, etc., and all the major systems. Then at your preference, you can have pest or termite inspection, gas inspection, sewer lateral videoscope, HVAC inspection, which is furnace and air conditioning specific, fireplace inspection, radon measurement, and/or environmental testing. This is a good time to take measurements and have any additional people or family see the property. I'll meet you there towards the end of the inspection in time to hear the review. Usually these inspections all happen on the same day, with the radon testing machine left in place and retrieved in 48 hours. They happen concurrently and can take up to 5 or 6 hours. You can come for all or part of the inspections. The last hour or so, the inspector will go through the property with you, pointing out issues, giving information, and maintenance tips. Then when all the inspection results are ready, at least a day or two, you'll receive a fully detailed report with photos. These reports are long. You're paying for a very detailed report and you get it. Remember, no house is perfect. Even the newest, best maintained properties will have lengthy reports, because general information and maintenance ideas are included along with code violations, procedures, and safety concerns. We'll be looking for showstoppers, some unknown, undisclosed defects we didn't see when we wrote our offer, the more expensive or complicated to repair or replace. We will make a formal repair request to the sellers, asking for repairs, replacement, or monetary compensation, or some combination of both. We have 10 days from the day we present our inspection request to mutually agree with the sellers. Some repairs are made, some are not. Sometimes sellers are required to complete a city or fire inspection, so I'll check into that. Make sure you are getting all of the information your lender may need. Getting your loan through the underwriting takes the longest during the escrow period. They will schedule an appraisal after we have successfully cleared the inspection contingency. And hold off on any major purchases until your loan is in place. Let me know if you need any help there too. We have 25 days to discover any problems with the title and have it rectified. The title companies will be working on that and will contact you for necessary documentation. They will also be creating the closing documents that you'll sign to purchase the house. They are holding your earnest money in escrow and will apply it to your purchase price. They will help us to order the verifications necessary to complete your file for closing. You have the option to get the property surveyed, either physically, where they actually mark and find the original boundary pins with flags, or provide a printed map-like version that the county has on file. The boundary is the more expensive, based on lot size, around $300 to $500. Prior to closing, you're entitled to review the property 24 to 96 hours prior to closing. This isn't an additional inspection. We'll confirm that no new damage has occurred during the escrow process. The seller should leave any available keys, remotes, receipts, manuals, and warranties at that time. I'll help schedule that, so let me know what works. They may or may not be completely out by then, but the majority of their personal property should be out. You should get closing documents to review a day or two before closing. Your lender will provide final numbers and the amount you need to bring as a down payment then too. Your buyer side closing will take about an hour. The closing is official at funding, when your money clears our title company and is sent to the seller. Bring your driver's license. I'll give you the front door key at closing, but you'll probably want to get the lock tumblers changed. When planning movers, have them arrive at the new property after 1 p.m. or so. That allows plenty of time for funding. And again, congratulations. Let me know if you have any questions or concerns.